We are Andrew and Leanne, and in 2021 we packed our bags, quit our jobs and sold our car to buy a one-way ticket to travel the world. In the last episode, we left Manila and made our way to Cebu.
Good morning guys, so this morning we have rented a scooter and we are on our way to Pang Sama in Moalboal to try and see the infamous sardine run.
Morning guys, so we are back on the bikes. This is the first time I've ever ridden with Leanne on the back. Let's give it a go. So we have just arrived. We have made it to Chili Bar, which is where we are actually meeting a long-term friend of the channel. And then we've come here to do something super special today. About 40 or 50 feet in that direction, there is like a shelf at the edge of a coral reef. And at the very edge of that is where like a huge bait ball of sardines will come. It's apparently one of the best places in the world to see something like this. And we've never swam in amongst a bait ball of fish. So we're gonna head out and try and see that. And here it is.
Oh man.
Come on, bring it in.
Come on, bro. Bring it in, man.
How you doing?
I'm really good. I'm really good, man. Living the dream.
Chili!
At last.
So yeah, we rented a couple of snorkels and some fins for 150 pesos each, and then jumped in the water and swam out to the ledge. We didn't get lucky enough to see a big sardine run, but we did manage to catch a couple of turtles and two guys catching an octopus with a spear. I also managed to record half of it in time lapse, so it all went by super quick. After swimming, we spent a couple of hours in Chili Bar before heading back to our hotel. We're now about to head back out again to meet with Chili for the second time, and we're going to try some very, very local Filipino foods. We'll show you in a second. So we've come to the pier, right next to where we're staying in Moalboal town, to try one of the Philippines' most famous foods. It's called balut. We've never ever tried it before. We're both a little bit nervous.
Yeah, very nervous.
So on his first ever appearance on the channel, we're putting him through a bit of a baptism of fire, and he's going to try the infamous balut. So for those who aren't aware, balut is a fertilized duck egg. You get like different degrees of like developness.
Stages of life.
Different stages of development. No idea how far through these ones are. They're actually really warm.
Wow.
They're a lot hotter than I thought.
They are so hot.
And as far as I'm aware, from what I've seen, you crack open the top. Oh, I think she's drawn a line.
She's drawn a little line on, and I'm presuming the line is where we open the egg.
Oh no.
Can you drink the juice?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Go drink your juice, fellas.
Ready? Cheers. Think it.
Cheers.
And sink it. Okay, so the soup's not too bad. The thought of it is much worse. Like the second that touched my lips, my stomach did turn a little bit. But that's just in here. That's
So I have now opened mine, and I'm starting to think, have I made the right decision? What's the best way to eat?
yum yum yum.
Yeah, yum yum yum.
Okay.
I'm going with the little girl and yum yum yum.
Yep, I'm gonna get a bit of salt.
Oh, Andy's getting in there before me.
No, same time. 3, 2, 1, go!
I've got the white cap.
You know what? That just tasted like an egg.
Tastes like an egg.
It kind of does. Apparently this bit you don't eat. This bit's like rock solid.
That bit I spat out, guys, is really, really hard.
And apparently you're supposed to squeeze.
So you don't eat that bit.
And apparently you're supposed to squeeze this into your mouth as well. Oh, it's just like a spicy vinegar. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it would be. The texture is different. It's kind of, when you first eat it, you get parts that are like a normal egg yolk, but then there's also parts that are kind of like goo, and it just kind of melts in your mouth. So you kind of got like a cross between like chunks of egg yolk and almost like a duck flavoured soup.
It tastes very eggy, and the texture, like Andy said, it's very, almost gooey. And I think if you look at it too long, it can put you off. So it's best just to get it down. But
Out of 10?
yeah, I'm going in an 8.
Generous.
I'm going in at an 8. I don't mind that.
I don't mind it. Wasn't my favourite thing. I'd give it maybe a 6 out of 10.
That's not too bad, considering I did an 8.
Yeah.
You know.
Well done, guys. Well done.
So those eggs were apparently 17 days old, so they're like a nice middle ground. They weren't too young, they weren't too old. Yeah, as we've said, not too bad. Would we eat again? Possibly, if push came to shove. There's a bit of a meat market here, so we're kind of going to look around this now and see what there is.
So now that we've had a little look around the meat and fish market, we're kind of just wandering around looking for somewhere to eat, and this caught the corner of my eye. It's like this beautiful area all lit up with pretty lights, and there's like a garden with really nice grass, and the beach is right there. We actually haven't come to this part of town just yet, but it's really nice. Good morning. It's currently the next day here in
Moalboal.
It's a rainy day. Unfortunately, the rain has been chasing us. Yesterday was beautiful and we managed to do a bit of a sardine run, but today it's raining again, but it's still fairly warm. On the agenda today we have several waterfalls. It is a Saturday and it's after 10, so we're worried it's going to be kind of busy, but hopefully the rain puts people off. It's about an hour's drive from here and I'm actually really excited.
So we've made it to Binalayan Hidden Waterfalls. It took us much longer than Google Maps said it would to get here. Sorry if the audio is horrendous. We haven't got the microphone on the Gopro at the moment because it is absolutely chucking it down with rain. We are both drenched already, so we don't mind. We have a guide with us. We're about to go to the waterfalls, and apparently there's a couple of areas where we can jump from a ledge into the water. I've never done this before, but I'm more than willing to give it a go. Leanne might pass on that.
But we're trekking through the jungle.
So that was absolutely insane, absolutely awesome, but completely terrifying. I've never like waterfall jumped in my life, and I did bottle out for one of the jumps. But Chili is an absolute madman. He's 57 and he just has no fear whatsoever. We're going to head back towards the bikes now and try and find somewhere to eat because we're all starving. I could do with another cup of coffee. But what a day. The two guides we had were absolutely awesome. Guides are compulsory in this place. Guides are voluntary, but you can choose to pay them. We definitely will.
Okay, so our time in Moalboal has come to an end, unfortunately. Sorry we didn't film much over the past few days. It has absolutely chucked it down here and it's just not been possible to get the camera out. We actually have a 6-hour bus back to Cebu, a ferry and a taxi to get to our next destination. So we're on our way. So we're finally off that bus, which took how many hours in the end? About 4 hours this time, which is considerably quicker than it was on the way there. I don't think the aircon was working, so it was boiling hot. You get ragged around everywhere, but it's, you know, it's good fun. We're finally back in Cebu now, and we have a ferry to catch, but that's not for like 5 hours. So my tips for the bus from Cebu to Moalboal would be: sit on one with aircon, definitely. Don't eat anything before you get on because it's a twisty, bumpy ride. Take water because they only stop once and that's about an hour in and then they don't stop again. But yeah, at least we're here now.
Okay, so we've actually come to the ferry terminal about 4.5 hours early. We're going to see if we can jump an earlier ferry. We did book the 3:20 ferry. There's a few ferries from the same company going out every day, so we're going to see if they'll let us jump an earlier ferry so we can get over to Panglao a little bit earlier. Okay, we have just made it to Binalayan. I think we have a small taxi ride now from here to our hotel in Panglao. So that's what we're going to try and do next.
So we finally arrived at our sea garden view suite. We are exhausted. It took quite a few hours. We actually ended up getting an earlier ferry. Obviously it took us a bus, a ferry, a taxi
and a tricycle.
And a tricycle to get here, but so far we're loving it. That's pretty much it, to be honest, for this video.
Yeah, we're going to end this one here. We'll show you around the apartments in the next video. But yeah, sorry this one's been a bit disjointed. As we said already, it's been really rainy, so we couldn't film anything in Moalboal. The weather is glorious today, so we're hoping that this carries on for the next few days. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video where we'll start to explore Panglao. See you then.